Hello and welcome to AUCTV. This is Sharifa Bayoumi. Starting off with our sports segment, AUC's Ultimate Frisbee team came third out of 12 teams in their most important championship of the season, MENA 2019, which took place last week in the 30th of June Stadium. The tournament included teams from all over the Middle East and North Africa, including countries like Jordan, United Arab Emirates, Lebanon, Saudi Arabia, and of course, Egypt. The team's placement in third overall was a surprise for many. Having ranked third on Egypt in the current Egyptian league, their success in finishing first among all Egyptian teams in MENA was unexpected.
I'm very proud of my team. We played well and focused on what we've been training on since the beginning of the season. We still have a lot of work to do, but this team is dedicated and the rate of improvement is fast.
The team was knocked out by Jordan's Dubs in the semi-finals, which consequently led to their final classification in third place. After a few days off, the team is ready to get back on track, preparing and looking forward to a successful season with the Winter League competition and the Egyptian Ultimate National Championships coming up. Moving on to our environmental segment, on Wednesday, November 27, the Student Union organized a sustainability fair at the Core Fountain. The event went on from 11 a.m. till 5 p.m., featuring 5 sponsors selling eco-friendly products. The booths in the event were selling products like reusable bags, notebooks, and planners that are made out of recycled paper. One brand called Stick to the Plan offered a 20% discount on their notebooks and planners and will use part of the money paid to plant fruit trees.
We like the sustainability fair, especially the handcrafted cups along with the jackets, and there were many flowers in several jars, and I wish it could be there next year.
Students seem to enjoy the event, and many students seemed interested in buying products like this. Organizing such events is important as it raises awareness for important topics. Moving on, the Student Union at AUC is announcing the opening of the SU Student Lounge on the 2nd of December 2019. The lounge is designed as a comfortable place for students to study and hang out, especially since finals are about to start. The SU also organized a few surprises during the soft opening, such as PlayStation and ping pong competitions, along with Red Bull as their sponsor. Those who win are given special prizes.
Happy that the SU finally opened a lounge. It's really going to help me study even if I have a free time and I have nothing to study. They have ping pong, they have air hockey, so it's going to help for me to play something with my friends.
A neon sign is placed at the lounge for students to take pictures and mention the SU on social media as a celebration for the opening. On a different note, as the winter season is approaching and the weather is starting to cool, 2 AUC students put out cardboard boxes to keep the cats warm during winter. Mahmoud Zinhum witnessed how cats on campus freeze during the winter period. Therefore, he posted the idea of building shelter for AUC's cats on the student Facebook group. With the help of Shahd Zaneti, they recycled consumer goods packaging, offering shelter for the cats around the entire campus.
I think it's a really great idea that the students thought of providing shelter for the cats because they'll get cold during the winter, and also that they did it using recycled boxes to help with sustainability and
Many students wanted to contribute to the cause after they saw that an action has been taken. A group was then created with an open call to anyone who wants to join. Meanwhile, the AUC Graphic Design Senior Graduation Exhibition, Holy Shift, is now out to showcase all the senior thesis projects that have been in the works for the past year. The projects are diverse and of great relevance to our Arab world today. Projects vary from designs that focus on enriching and reviving the cultural figures and traditions branding products, to projects that visualize data, helping access of information become more tangible. The exhibition also includes projects that promote social causes by creating awareness and impact on the community through campaigns and systems specifically designed to include and aid minorities. In addition, some of the projects focused on education that was designed to enhance learning outcomes.
To be honest, I feel so relieved because it was a very overwhelming and stressful and long process. But I'm glad that I worked on this cause, and I'm glad of the outcome, the final outcome that I achieved. And that's it.
As the exhibition is part of the Rise Up 2019 Summit, which is one of the largest gatherings of entrepreneurs in the region, it creates a great opportunity for many seniors to start up their own businesses or get exposed to many job opportunities. On December 9, at Mu'taz Al-Alfi Hall, AUC Sabil Club gave a seminar called Ugandan Starving Minds. The education sector in Uganda was constrained by many challenges, and these challenges were large class sizes, student absenteeism, and the inadequate availability of learning materials. Therefore, the aim behind this seminar was to raise awareness about the education challenge in Uganda. As a way to attract more attendees, Sabil Club gave away desserts to people who passed by the booth being interested in knowing more about the event. Many students came to the booth to taste the desserts as well as ask about the event, and these provided desserts were pieces of marshmallow, strawberries, and Nutella. The club successfully attracted a lot of students, as there were many students around the booth excited to be aware of the education problem in Uganda.
أنا سمعت إن في مشكلة تعليم ومجاعة في يوغندا، وإن في إيفنت كلوب سبيل عامله عشان يبقى يريز awareness للكلام للموضوع المهم ده، وأنا عايزة أروح الإيفنت عشان وهم كمان خلوا they attracted people بالmushrooms والنوتيلا وكده.
Another way to attract more people, the booth designed a chess tournament, and this is because the game, chess, is the most popular game in Uganda. Not only did the booth entertain the students, but also sell some Ugandan handmade products made by the children, and the profits of these products would go for these children. Such products were dolls, some drawings made from small leaves and woods, and shea butter. As giving is one of Sabil's core values, they decided to focus on the education in Uganda as a case study emphasizing how promising children suffer to get proper education. Moving on Wednesday, November 27, the AUC held its annual bazaar featuring Marmareya Gallery in the plaza from 9:30 till 5:30. Marmareya craft handmade organic, imperfect, random, and unconventional products inspired by nature. The reason behind such event is the Black Friday sales, which are up to 50% on most of the products. Products ranged from pottery tableware, freshly baked planters, grocery bags, and premium colorful tote bags.
The event and all the products are very nice, yet they're sustainable and they're helping the environment. I also really enjoyed the fact that they're all Egyptian products, and the vibe in the event is really amazing.
Huge number of students were at the bazaar due to the massive sale that was on the products, and most of the gallery products were sold at the end of the event. That was all for our news segment. Stay tuned for our interview segment with host Nariman Ouda.
Hello and welcome to our interview segment. This is Nariman Ouda, and with us today, a girl who is known for her great writing and editing skills, an editor-in-chief for the Caravan newspaper, the one who is really passionate about journalism, the one who is responsible for leading meetings and discussions to debate and determine what news to publish. And she is considered as the architect of a newspaper or any publication. She became an editor-in-chief in January 2019. Today with us, the inspiring editor-in-chief, Dania Akawi. Please welcome with us, Dania. Hello, Daniel.
Hi, thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, it's a pleasure having you with us today. Let's begin our interview with the first question. Who inspired you to become an editor-in-chief?
Well, I have to say it was probably Professor Feroz. He's the faculty advisor right now for the Caravan, and he's the chair of the Journalism Mass Communication Department. He approached me like a year ago and tried to convince me. I told him no so many times. I didn't want to do it at first. I didn't think I could do it, because he approached me the semester right after I was just a reporter. So I hadn't even been an editor yet. So this was very weird for me. But he eventually talked me into it, and I eventually, like, obviously I've been around for a year as the editor-in-chief, so it worked. But he's the reason that I'm here.
Okay. What are the obstacles that you faced when you became the editor-in-chief?
So many. There are definitely so many things. From time management, whether it's just like time managing my own courses and working for the Caravan, because I'm still a full-time student. I take 3 classes this semester because it's my last, but last semester I was taking 5. I have to balance between my classes and the Caravan. I have to make sure the reporters are doing their job. I have to make sure my editors are doing their job as well. And then aside from the editors, there are senior editors and managing editors. So there's a team of like 30 people, and I have to make sure everyone's doing their job and also do my job at the same time. So it's kind of running around between different people, but it's okay. And I think the biggest obstacle is managing your time and managing everyone else's time as well. Because if your time management skills aren't good, everyone else's work is gonna go downhill as well.
That's true.
Yeah.
How did you overcome these obstacles?
I don't think I ever did. I think I definitely still struggle, like until the last issue that we published like Sunday, yesterday. I mean, there were still issues with time management. Like technically the deadline to submit the newspaper is Thursday, 5 p.m. Fun story, and I submitted 10:30 p.m. on Thursday.
Really?
That's like from 5 p.m. to 10:30 p.m. So there's a huge gap, and like between from 5 to 10:30, the print keeps calling me, like, where's the issue? I'll get it done, bas yani. So this is kind of, it keeps going with you. But there's a limit to how good and how bad you're gonna time manage yourself. Yani, this is fine. But time management skills that are so poor to the point where the issue doesn't come out at all, okay, that's something that I managed to like work on, and this is something I can smooth along the way. But there are things that come up last minute. There are articles that come up last minute. There are problems that come up last minute. So these things you can't plan ahead for them. They just happen, so you just need to learn to kind of work around them. And I guess that's how I fixed it.
Okay. What is your role model writer?
Role model writer?
Yeah.
That's a very difficult question. I don't think I have a role model writer, but maybe like, I guess the person I looked up to throughout this like year in the Caravan has to be like the editor-in-chief who was my editor-in-chief when I was a reporter. His name is Muhammad Kuta. He graduated like 2 years ago. He's in Columbia University right now. I still look up to him to this day. He was very scary at the time when he was the editor-in-chief. He wanted everything to be perfect. He's very intimidating, but he's someone I look up to until this day. Like, I just texted him a few hours ago thanking him for everything he's done for me, and I'm still scared texting him, like to this day. Like, what's he gonna tell me? Is he gonna ask me about an article? No, obviously not, but it's been 2 years. But like, yeah, like I think definitely Kuta. Yani.
Why did you choose Kuta?
I think Kuta kind of branded the Caravan. Like, he led it for 2 years as the editor-in-chief, but he gave it an image. Like, he's the person who started the special issue front cover to be black. He's the one who started it, and ever since then it's always been black. So he's done very small things, but it branded the Caravan.
Okay. If you go back in time, would you choose to be the editor-in-chief?
Definitely.
Really?
Definitely. I wish I wasn't leaving. I wish I had another semester. I definitely want to stay. But like, aside from the work and the experience it gave me to put on my resume, I made so many friends here. Like, whether it's with the reporters or editors, senior editors, I'm gonna miss them so much. So definitely I'd want to do it again.
Okay, do you have any advice for any students out there who wants to be an editor like you?
I think you have to be a very good reporter. Work really hard the semester that you are enrolled as a reporter. Produce as much work as you can, and this is definitely going to help you later. Like, being an editor and knowing how to fix grammar and punctuation and spelling, this comes with practice. But reporting is something you need to keep doing all the time, like cover as many things as you can, like arts and culture, business, politics, whatever you can, whatever you like, keep working on it. And I feel like reporting is what got me to being an editor-in-chief, not knowing how to edit.
Okay.
That's basically it.
Okay, I think this is the time's up. Thank you so much for being with us today.
No problem.
It was a pleasure.
It was a pleasure meeting you.
Thank you so much. It was a كت يا جماعة. لا يا ليه ما نزلتش بعد ثانك يو جماعة كت شباب انتي طنشتي هما مش سامعيني جماعة كت من اول ما اقول لها ثانك يو ليها ولا اقرا على طول ماشي بس مالك يا ريت تنزلي بعد ثانك يو دي يعني اقفي لي عند فور شور ايوه عشان انا لخبطت وقمت قاريها تاني انا قريتها تاني فما اكني بعيد ثانك يو فور واتشينج ده في ايه اوكي thank you so much for being with us today. It was a pleasure. اوكي طيب اصل انتوا عملتوا لي ميوت طب اعمل ايه طب ما تعمليش ميوت غير لما تعدوا ها لا ريلاكس انا بعمل كده بتاكلني اعمل ايه اعمل ايه مش عارفه هموت بقى
بس انتوا هادين قوي على ناس قاعده بتصور يعني احنا ما كناش كده بجد. لا انا فعلا منبهره يعني. ما بهزرش. احنا كنا وحشين جدا. انا منبهره. هقول لها.
نعم قول. وانا بكلمها يعني. ماشي اوكي. ماشي اوكي. Unfortunately, this is the time that we have for today. Thank you so much for being with us today.
No problem.
This is a very inspiring piece of advice for any student out there who dreams to be the editor-in-chief one day. Writing is a very difficult skill, and not all the students are professional at it, and that's what makes the MMJ requires good writing skill. That was all for today. Thank you for watching.